It's so what? What sounds better? I swear to God, if it was the GoPro the whole time. So the cannon blew up the stream. Oh my God. Motherfucker coming here with the Chinese bullshit.
Are we live yet?
Oh, crap.
Hey, chat. Can you hear us? And
that's why Trump put the terrorists.
We're back. I'm sorry. It was requested.
Oh, hold on. I'm not even like.
And who knows?
Oh, you know we're live, right? Yeah, we're live. Okay, well. Oh, wait.
Live, Cookie?
We're live. Welcome back, or yeah, I guess welcome back at this point. Welcome to episode 6 of Inside Toe Talk.
Episode 6.3.
Yeah, 6.3. We have myself, Toe Man, the legend Tony, and Mr. Caffeinated over there.
He's some kind of legend.
Hey, can't stay home.
All right. So, what are we gonna trying to do too many things? We're like behind us.
You can act like Cody Rhodes. So what do you want to talk about?
Exactly. So if we could get Toe Man in his seat.
Open the refrigerator.
Probably. How many people? We got 5 folk up in here. Are we? Can anybody check you? Wasted my time for that. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't see it on. Oh, I guess I'm on mine. So should I do the intro again? Okay. So are we live on YouTube too? Which what?
I just here.
Which is critical?
Inchels. Type it.
Oh, she wants to.
So you don't have to say it. So your 141,000 doesn't know what our.
I can. Yeah,
I thought it was.
What you say, legend?
And I'm starting to see the sunrise.
Yeah, talking to the mic.
We've been here so long, the sun's coming up.
Yeah, you gotta like got 3,000.
No, I got to act like Monica Lewinsky to talking to.
There you
sun.
go,
I guess that's what.
Tony.
Man, I started out with Fred Flintstone.
I believe it.
What I thought.
Nah,
Before I was born.
it was to a 454 to pass anything but a gas station.
Wow.
Would run. That was back when we could run 140 mile an hour down the highway chasing wrecks.
In Mexico or
No, man, out here in Katy. But that's actually when we had a police department that actually worked.
Tony? Can you do this?
So,
Just like this. Can we get away? There it is. There it is.
I don't know what that's about, but okay.
So you got some notes. What you got here?
Man, you guys, I'm glad I'm not towing no more. You guys have been oppressed by the Harris County Sheriff's Department, something bad. You ain't had a pay raise since 2011. All I hear is all these little girls whining how they're not making any money. And, all you got to do, you got to get enough people behind you to request that. Commissioners gave themselves a pay raise 17.5%.
You can hear him twice.
Commissioners are making around $188,000 a year. Before they did their pay increase, they were making $144,000 a year. Their pay increase was 17.5% in 2024. Fact of what your tow trucks 2011 with no pay increase for you record drivers. Fuel has gone up. Insurance is just plain retarded. You know, if you can get insurance, fuel, but yet you're still towing for $145.50, one of the lowest paying counties around. Last time I did a Harris County Commissioners Court meeting, they said if you didn't like the price, tow somewhere else. That we had ample opportunity. What it was is Harris County got so greedy that they went from having 600 tow tags to 1,000 tow tags, which eliminates how many more cars you can actually load. So if there's such an increase in population, they're going to keep adding tow trucks. They don't care about you. You can live in poverty because they can just give themselves a raise. Can't suspend me because I ain't a record driver no more.
Bottom line, because old man Tony said so.
And fact check that.
You heard him.
What was a roundabout number that you were insurance when you were running your own truck?
When I had my own trucks, I paid $1,000 a month.
Wow.
$1,000 a month wouldn't cover a third of a insurance payment for a truck.
That's what I'm saying. But you've got no price increase. There's no thing. There's no nothing for a record driver. Harris County has no respect for their drivers. Their record drivers. You got a sheriff's department can't show up on a meep.
Speaking of which, we had a car up Southern Block of Fry Road. Was that Friday? Was that Friday afternoon? Anybody?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Friday afternoon, we had a car upside down on Fry Road, Fry and Psalms, just south of Psalms, for 2.5, almost 3 hours before a unit showed up to work the scene.
I called a pizza place, had a pizza to the accident scene, and we ate the pizza off the hood of my truck while we were waiting for a deputy to make the scene.
I've done that. Was it Saturday? We sit on a wreck Saturday for so long. We got a truck and walked to Sam's and got some hot dogs and brought them back to the truck. Showed up.
There's no doubt, man. There's a big problem. Big problem.
Why? Where is the problem? Is it the fact that they don't have enough deputies? Or
In my contract, you know the stop sign for 8 hours a day. I mean, never stole the stop sign.
Well, a lot of these units, they're short right now because half of their staff is at the rodeo, working the rodeo as an EJ instead
That's
of
true. That's true.
doing their primary job.
all year.
We're talking about years in the past.
Yeah.
And I got word that apparently there's normally about 40 squad cars per shift. Right now there's 19 because more than half are out at the rodeo.
Quite amazing.
Why don't we get an increase through the constable's office? Why do they always follow suit with the sheriff's office?
Because they're morons. I mean, it doesn't take very much intelligence of precinct deputy.
Wait, who's a moron? Who's a moron?
The constables.
Just as a whole, Tony. Just go, bro.
They can't give a mental, what's the word I want? Competency test. Just, and that's high enough for them constables to actually pass.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Definitely stirring it.
I mean, hell, I've been on accident, a deputy to a scene that I'm on with another deputy because he doesn't know how to do a DWI arrest, much less write a record slip.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Fresh off FTO, he rolls up on a abandoned car at West Green in Kingsland, and he gets out. He's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just out here with an abandoned vehicle." He goes, "Oh, okay. Well, let me call it in. Where are we at?" I'm like,
Huh?
Kingsland. So I'm guessing we're at West Green in Kingsland,
Is that in Katy?
right? And
Mike, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is gonna be fun.
sounds fine.
We only got about 45 more minutes now.
So then he like, "Okay, you gonna match or no?" He's just like, "Well, what do we do now?" I'm like, "Dude, what? Like, didn't you just got off FTO? You don't know what to do with an abandoned vehicle?" So we finally match. I think old Victor 15 ended up showing up finally. We match. He asked me to show him how to do it on the computer. I don't know how to fucking do it on your computer. It's your system. You spent what, 6 weeks learning how to use it?
Really not.
He was
Pretty
asleep
bad.
during that time.
But it was C5, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
Tony, a lot of the deputies that used to be cordial.
Hired. They've retired. The new breed is just, they're either untrained or lazy. I don't know which one it really is.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I go all the way back
Or
to
both.
retired.
Yeah.
Terry, he's retired.
Well, Terry, it's a good thing he retired. Terry
Uh,
had his own world.
It was the DOT.
Lennox.
He retired.
My buddy Lennox.
He's gone.
Thank God.
Waits is in traffic doing something.
I haven't seen Tom Alec in a long time. His counterpart,
Yeah.
the detective now.
You know, I didn't mean to say Waits. My mind messed up.
Switch is in traffic.
Yeah. That's the man that got fat.
He's in like, he says I'd seen him at the, well, he said he's over in 2 or 1 or something.
I thought, but yeah, I mean, it's a shame, you know, put these high dollar trucks out there. They want to treat the record arrested for being a pedophile, being drunk, or domestic assault. Then we have record drivers. Gee, and about a record driver a day gets killed out on the highways. But yet to slow down and move over, hell, that ain't enforced.
Nope.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not even.
Into existence. But we just don't have the manpower. Dude, your butt can show up when there's some body parts just scattered all over the street. It could be a record driver, especially at night. I mean, you look at New Year's Eve, you can't find a cop unless a car runs into the police car because he's hiding somewhere.
4th of July, Memorial Day. They're all like that.
Zero tolerance weekends. I think that means zero show up for work weekend. I think is what it is.
We used to have fun on like New Year's and all that. We used to tow a lot of cars. There was a lot to do.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, it's become a job. I'm glad I'm out of it now. I'm not glad I'm in a position. 2-3 years maybe.
Years.
Since 2023.
Who was your last employer?
Watch how you say that. Watch how you say that.
I might have been baiting. I was baiting a little.
But he did
Jesus.
speak the English.
Very, very little.
Wait, I'm confused now. Who his last?
On Highway 6, yeah.
Yeah, and I made a mistake.
They speak great English.
Kind of made a mistake.
Whatever. What bridge is that? And then you had a nice little message.
In a different truck.
You were in the Fruity Loops.
Enough.
That you park again.
The parking curbs.
How many
Yeah,
different times?
The parking curb. They drop a wreck and this cat forgets that he's.
Oh,
just
yeah,
in the
down there at
road.
Coles. I
What,
hit
wasn't that with
big-
Westway?
Yeah, that big one in the middle of the parking lot. Sent the truck airborne, all the chains are in the air.
He worked for Westway then, yeah.
Oh my god, this shit
Yeah, you
Oh.
should have seen Walter's face. It was funny as hell.
almost
That's
as.
fucking funny.
Did they ever find out you put that fucking flatbed in the ditch right in front of Lone Star Drive? I mean, you're retired. We can talk about it now.
Wrecker on the back.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
front
right.
wheels fell off because it was such a piece of junk Dodge. It broke down at West Road and Fair Road, I think it was. And I went to make the swing into Lone Star and
It missed.
misjudged. Now I gotta get this out here before the cops come. And I know the cameras. I know the cameras on a building. You're gonna see it. Not pull it out, flip it upright, look underneath it. There's just left anyhow. So they fixed the front end on a truck, and I asked the driver, I said, "How's the truck drive?" Man, it's the best it's ever driven in. It's got a knot in the drive shaft the size of a softball.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
I
I've
can
done
remember
some stuff
crazy-
over. Which one?
Lone Stars. Oh yeah, I forgot about Galbo's. Lone Stars, the new.
The new flatbed.
Yeah.
I told him not to buy because I was going blind and was good. He goes, spends $100,000 for a new rollback. What do? Hit a light pole. They fix it and give it back to me. I said, dude, I need to go. I need to be done. Put me back in the truck. What do? I hit another pole. And finally, they were smart enough to sell the truck to somebody up north.
That truck gone?
Jesus.
Masters.
It's still in Harris
Or no.
County, but yeah.
Is it Masters or DC Record?
Maybe.
I
Or
think it
same
was-
thing?
I think that's who bought it, I think. But
You know what's crazy? How many wreckers are in District 4 that actually run wreck scenes and have a county lot that's a flatbed
And this,
it's not many.
that live in District 4?
Like I
Run
did.
wrecks,
I mean,
chase
hell,
wreck
I
chases.
used to work 100 hours a week out here.
Rev's got one. Galbo's got a couple.
But they don't run
Combos
wrecks.
They don't run.
Prodigy.
Jambos don't
Prodigy's
count.
got
They
one.
don't run the street like that.
I mean, they got a county tag.
Yeah, but they don't.
They don't-
I'm just
they-
saying.
they don't
I'm
get
thinking of
paid
who
to
has
run 'em.
county tags.
That yellow Hino or whatever it is.
Salim, Salem.
Salam.
Allah.
What was that, Cookie?
What happened?
Look, you done started him, bro. We lost him.
And you told me to behave.
I don't know who told you to behave, but they shouldn't have told you to do that.
Oh, something about goat wrecker.
Oh shit!
I'm dying.
What does the
I'm
chat
dying.
look like? Hold on.
I don't even know if anyone's in chat.
But
Fat Rat. I mean Mud Rat. Said,
Yeah.
I used to have drivers that I could take and pay on Tuesday, and Friday they had no money. And they sit, but they might make it Saturday. Then they set the weekend, set out Monday, set
watch
out
the Twitch?
Tuesday till it was payday, then come get their check and start all over again.
Hmm.
You know who I'm talking about.
I don't.
I had
I'm
many a
lost.
driver
Are
like
you
that.
watching? Are you watching Twitch?
Yeah.
Hey man, can you give me $100 for fuel?
You peel and devein them.
So lost.
You peel and devein them. You boil
Okay.
them.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you.
Boy,
Loud
that
and
one went
clear.
over my head.
The fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh man.
So who was your most hated rival out here? Who did you
No,
just
screw
couldn't
that.
fucking
Who-
stand the most?
Who did you hate the most that you had to work with? Please say Ben Gomez. Please say Ben Gomez.
Dude, he was easier to screw than a $2 whore.
Just for the record, that stands true to this day.
I mean, I could stand there and he'd be waiting, be waiting to match. There'd be 5 of us there. He's standing off in the corner looking at him.
Hold on, guys.
Well, I could have matched. Or you'd be loading the car. You guys match already? No, stupid. We're just going to move them out of the street and then match. God,
Jesus.
I think he used to work for the constable, sure.
So, who'd you hate working with the most?
That I wanted to fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to do his name. I don't even know if he's still a record driver. He's probably still drunk, but I'm not sure.
Ooh.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. I feel like I know who you're talking about.
You're talking about Davis?
No.
Then who the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, that's who popped in my head.
No, man.
You can write it down. You want to write it down? Who's got a pen?
Somebody give it, man.
Somebody get him a pen.
Get this man a pen.
He worked for another Katy record service.
Oh,
Now it rings a bell, doesn't it? Ain't he been driving a record for 40 years? Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work. Wait a minute, that'll show on the thing, though, won't it?
Oh, shit.
Mud Rat put it on there in the chat. Yeah, no, he's not. Knee knocker.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, old Mark Corsi used to call him the old Killdees.
Old knee knocker, boy. God
Motherfucker walk around like a
dang knee
Killdees
knocker.
bird.
That's a knee knocker there. No, he's been gone.
I think he's in
Not
the
driving a
city.
record anymore.
Oh, he's driving a record.
I think he just
Where?
stays
Maybe
in
on the
city.
other side of town.
I don't think he's chasing. He's definitely driving a record.
I know.
He can't chase nothing. You seen them knees?
Last I knew, I think right after I got out, he became a house call truck. I think. But yeah.
I think he was universally
Gay?
disliked.
Oh.
Yeah, that dude was universally disliked.
Most people didn't like him. And I got along with him in the beginning. And he got
I
stupid.
remember about the time that went south.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it had a lot to do with Walmart Home Depot.
Yes, it
crash over
did.
there.
Yes, it did.
I remember that.
Yep.
I damn sure do remember that.
Well, it's safe to say he don't watch our live, so we could have just name dropped him.
I'll
But-
say it. I don't care.
Well, he didn't want to say it, so let's
I
respect
mean,
his.
I've been over here baiting for the last 20 minutes.
I mean, there was other people, yeah.
I was like, then somebody, Mud Rat put it in the chat anyway. So
But, I mean, in the old days, we could settle our deal. We go in a parking lot. I've gone home with goose whiny panty waist record drivers. Well, I'm going to file charges.
Yep. Yep. Can't do it.
What's the matter, Cook?
yeah,
He's got Gok 3000 over there.
Everybody needs to carry a pistol. What happened in the old days of just getting out and fist fighting? You know?
And that's how they did it in the city back in the day.
I mean, I can't. I'm too old. I'm too broke up. I can't fight no more. I'm going to shoot you. Bottom line, I'm just flat going to shoot you.
Where did you work at after you got out of the wrecker?
Oh, I did a little short stint at Stop and Rob.
That was at the West Green Park Row, yeah?
Yeah, I got fired because I was white.
Oh my gee.
you
Surely
know,
that's
after,
not-
I honestly believe his statement.
That's true. I got fired and got
This afternoon? I believe it.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's very
they're
much
all
true.
about my shade.
You're
Yeah.
white, bro. You're white.
That's crazy.
I think it's some of your family members you kicked out.
Damn.
What?
Just keeping up
The
with
record business used to be fun. You-
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
it.
you did.
I mean, we could run down Mason Road, which they don't do this anymore. They drop an officer assist. Of course, there wasn't an officer around, so you got 4 or 5 tow trucks running down Mason at over 100.
I mean, I've
Yeah, no.
experienced some of that.
We beat the hell out of the guy, No.
That's wild. That took everyone around to detain that dude.
Yeah, well, the one at Walgreens at I think it was at Walgreens, Highland Knolls and Mason, they life flighted him.
Oh my
Y'all beat the shit out of him?
It's like they life flighted him.
It was a meth head. It was at the Shell before it was like a store, and they were still building it. They thought he was stealing material from there, but he was just, I guess, trying to do his meth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the unit it was. Nobody got that. He was supposed to be here last week.
Like a Samodo.
Oh, I heard that was. I didn't know if you were talking about the deputy that was doing meth in the patrol car. Or who you were
No, that's
talking
not what I
about.
was talking about.
Well, if you want to know who that is, it's the day of the week that we're in right now.
Oh my god!
So it name drop
There
without
you
name
go.
dropping.
I mean, doing meth in the squad car. Come on, man. But I guess it's no different being caught and drunk in the squad car. So, you know.
For a meth head, it's no different than doing meth in any car. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. You record drivers, you're trash.
Let's see what you got on these notes.
Just doing some sketching, you know, how the commissioners have gotten their big raises.
It says don't call Cookie. Oh,
But in reality, for commissioner's court, you got to go before the court. And you got to know somebody because it's like any other court, it's crooked as hell. You know, you got to know somebody and get some value. You deserve the pay raise.
What
Why,
would be a
why
substantial
should
pay
you
raise for
live
us?
in poverty while the commissioners are getting wealthier and wealthier? And all they're doing is sitting in an AC room and then out contracts and such. Not working.
What's a substantial pay raise for us?
Second.
40% pay raise is the equivalent of what the tow trucks went up since 2011.
50% of 150 is 75 minus another $7.
That's
And
58.
it puts you
20.
around $200 a tow.
so just under city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
city's
around city
225.
rates, right around the city of
Well,
Katy rates.
That's 203.50.
I mean, I wouldn't
that's
complain.
fair.
I wouldn't.
Think about it. I mean, what it cost you for insurance? What it cost you for a truck? Some crackhead from Mexico comes along and plows into your tow truck.
I literally had it happen, but he was from Venezuela.
Oh, same difference. Same difference.
I'm not joking.
But still a crackhead.
I mean, probably
Somebody
his personal injury
turned
lawyer
from
was
the
a
wrong
crackhead.
lane by 10 and hit his wrecker and sued him and won.
Wow.
And they were at fault for the accident.
I got $100,000 for my
Really?
insurance.
Man.
Now I'm
You
paying
must have had a
$3,000.
lousy, you must not have gotten a lousy insurance company that just rolled over.
I mean, I feel like it. They pulled out of Texas after that year. They no longer are insuring Texas wreckers.
It's hard to find anybody that'll do a wrecker anymore.
That's why I went
Because
and
they
bought.
got to pay out so
I
much.
don't believe that because they're
That's
putting
why I went
wreckers
and
out here
bought
on the street
pickup
right now, like
trucks.
once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There's
Said
now
you were-
that I know
yeah.
of that's wrecked every damn truck they've been in and they're on.
They're not on Clay Road, are they?
Yeah.
They got city tags.
I didn't buy all them trucks, did I?
You know, Lone Star got city tags, and they went to Zone 5 and just started playing bumper cars out there with the citizens.
Didn't they wreck three trucks out there
They totaled 3 trucks.
in less
Yeah.
than 2 months?
2 weeks?
They
was
were
it
all
2 months?
relatives.
Tony for mayor, they say.
No, I'm running for president, buddy. American people first.
Can you walk upstairs?
No,
Can you walk downstairs?
I can roll downstairs.
She'd fucking fit right in. HR lead rep for, I don't know, like 5 years
2
now?
years? Yeah.
I don't know how long you've been in business, Abel.
It's 2018.
Since 2018,
Yeah.
I've been HR.
He's the reason why I fired a fat mud rat. He called me one day and was like, cut him loose. I was like, you got it, boss. He was done. I'm just joking, Mudrat. I'm just joking.
We had an HR call one time. Remember that dude from Fry and Morton?
No, but what I do know is he told me you smoked a Lone Star truck at Fry and Psalms. So you've had 2 wrecks at Fry and Psalms. Or was it a Platinum truck?
Well, he didn't smoke the truck. He just wrecked it.
Where at?
Brian Psalms.
Brian Psalms are
You talking about a
bud.
Galbo's truck?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I had a car literally.
I didn't
pull
realize.
Out, I had a car pull out.
I have
in
pictures.
Front of me.
Well,
Same deal. No,
it's the same thing, though. It's
Not
the
my
thing.
fault, fucker.
Neither are mine.
This lady pulled directly out in front of me. Instead of me T-boning her and killing her, I went to the curb and I tacoed the front.
I mean, he
front right.
was, in excess of the speed limit
A touch.
by about 25 miles an hour.
I don't know about all
What do
that.
What you taking there, sir?
Crack.
When he got hit in my truck, it was the same thing. He was literally just about to make a left.
Part is I loaded his truck, took it to the shop, didn't realize it didn't quite fit on my truck, sprinkled the hood underneath my light bar.
I remember that.
Oh, damn.
He sucked it. Hey Tony, that's good. Never mind.
Wow.
Done some things.
That's all right. I've watched Mudrat load a car. Where
Mudrat is.
We were out there off of
Kevin Estrada.
Okay.
Kevin Estrada
We
is
were out
mud
there
rat.
off of Katy Gap and Cobia, and he drove the car up onto the flatbed instead of just pulling up there with a winch and ran smack into the headache rack. Shmoom!
I wish
Hold
I
on.
could have saw
Y'all
that.
were, hold on. So we're telling Mudrat stories real quick. Who was there at Sam's Club that night when Josh Shear was there in 101, the twin line,
The twin
combo,
line silver one, yeah.
and Kevin was on that bullshit in fucking sneaker shit,
I was the best sneaker
Sean
on the street,
had-
bro. What do you mean?
Which one was it?
and he
Whatever one
tried
he was in.
and he and he went to pick up that Lone Star truck and broke the frame on the skin Dodges that he had with the
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
units
There's a
inside the
Dodge
bed.
with a sneaker. You're
yeah.
right.
Yeah, didn't he A-frame that truck?
Yeah, he fucked it. Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
messed
didn't
it
know
up.
that.
And you know what his after that, he's, I still lifted it.
Oh, my God.
When I was, and he was in
No frame.
yellow flatbed, and he mashed out on me on South Fry on a rollover against a tree. And he came over to me and he goes, I don't know how to get it off the tree. I do. Yeah.
She's a sergeant now.
Yeah. Well, it tells you they ain't got much to work with, do they?
Yeah. You know what he's talking about?
Only person
There's
I can
only-
think of is Clover.
Should be. It's only.
She comes up to me and she goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm helping this wrecker driver. Well, you need to go stand back by your wrecker while he does this. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. He comes back over to me. Hey, man, I really need some help. I go back over to help him. She goes, I'm the police officer. You're the wrecker driver. And I told you to go stand by your truck. I said, yep. I'm the wrecker driver. You're the police officer. Go stand by your cruiser while I show this man how to do his job. He knew how to do it. He'd been on a flatbed.
Old mud rat.
Oh, wow.
He did not know how to get it off the tree. I mean, he
But-
honestly
but-
didn't know.
But
A long time ago,
in Mud Rat's defense, as he's been out here, he does. It wasn't a joke.
Cylinder. That's what he says.
In the frame.
A lift cylinder?
Nah, he's broke trucks
I thought
before.
that was in the purple. I thought that
He's
was in the
broke
purple
trucks
Ford, your
before.
Old pert. I thought that was an old 13 quarts of oil underneath that damn thing.
Yeah, he blew the turbo.
Blew the turbo. Okay.
Yeah, not a cylinder. I have seen the pins pop on a sneaker at Galbo's. They were moving cars in the back 40, and the whole unit just boom. Like, so I wonder if that's what it was.
Dude, I was driving an 804 down the road and the pin fell out of it and the whole wheel lift fell on the ground.
Jazz was driving an 804 truck, and the center pin came out, and he was loaded. I don't know how it didn't come apart, but when he dropped the car off and he retracted, the T-bar and everything stayed with the wheel, and the boom came back by itself. He called me. He's like, I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you got to get that fucking T-bar.
I had to put pins in trucks because they wear out and nobody checks them, nobody greases them. You got to keep them greased. I mean, Most record, well, I shouldn't say most wheel. It just gets in the truck and hauls butt everywhere. He doesn't grease
We're frame
nothing.
dropping.
It's all right. I mean, we cricket internet. I don't know. What are we gonna do?
What,
It's
we
been
lose?
saying that. It's been saying that. So
I think between the new camera and his new mic,
much.
Hey, I'm good for messing stuff up.
I cannot believe we had to go through all that.
But really and truly, the owners of the record companies need to get together and petition Harris County Commissioner's Court for the pay raise.
How much money do you think that cost?
Are we on Twitch?
Not a dime. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's called get off your lazy butts, take care of your drivers and get the money up. I mean, the same thing goes for a raise in the storage side. It all comes through Commissioner's Court.
Who's the best people to go up there to get that done? Is that company
I'm not the
owners?
one because I'd make everybody mad.
Is it company owners that should go up there? Is it just
Yes.
us, the driver? or
No, driver
Foresight
has
owners?
need an owner up there to petition them and prove why they need to raise.
How many owners do you
so
think it would
Abel,
take?
Well,
get
I
off
went.
your ass.
I went.
I'm a
and played-
driver, bro. I'm not an owner.
Yeah,
I went
get
and
off your
placed
ass.
Eric Gabo in 2011 because he was ill. Okay, so it was only one owner going to be there. Okay, I mean, I don't know how many you can take up there. I mean, if I had my way, we'd take every record from District 4, District 5, District 1, 2, and 3 and parade them around the building showing, how much money they've wasted and how much more money you need because there's no reason for 1,000 tow trucks. That's just plain greed.
Is there
I
even
mean-
1,000 tow trucks?
Yeah,
Or is it
hell
over
yeah.
that already?
Yes.
No, it's over 1,000.
It was 1,000 when I left.
And they can't say it's, like we need to clear the roads quicker because they still take 4 hours to get to a scene. What difference does it make having more tow trucks when the units aren't responding?
Yeah. Somehow it's always our fault.
Yes.
Our problem. Then what?
Well, then they can eliminate tags.
And I suppose, the problem is now. That's going out.
And the thing is hours ago, which is different. The city of Pasadena,
Hear that?
they're all different entities. There you go.
Jersey City of Jersey City. Yeah. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's just because it shows 4 million people in the area doesn't mean you have the right to tow.
Well, Wrecker Wife 29 said if they got rid of all the tags, who would do their free lockouts?
I don't know.
A lot of friendly record calls in the old days. I wouldn't do one now for nothing.
I don't. Sitting on a fuck wreck for 4 hours and then you come up and get mad because the citizens left. They're sitting there for 4 hours waiting on you. On Sunday, the people were in pain. EMS came out. They left. They told EMS we want to wait for law enforcement. Out there for 4 hours. People were in so much pain they called EMS back. Everyone transported. And the unit shows up and goes, why'd they leave? They couldn't wait? 4 hours?
That's insane.
4 hours.
Was
You
it
want
this
those people
Sunday?
to stand there in pain? Yes. On Quiet Brook.
I was out for that. I was on the wreck at Price Plaza and the wreck on I-10 and the wreck at 99 somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
All when that Quiet Brook stuff went down.
I was involved in a wreck on Wheat Snow, going home to eat, ran over a pizza delivery driver that blew a stop sign. Okay.
Like physical, the person?
The truck. Drove over the front of Mama's minivan. I drove over the front of it. Okay. Wiped it out. All right. Pizza company manager shows up, takes the pizza sign off the top of the truck, takes the pizzas out of the truck and goes on to deliver them. My truck had my neck up to where I couldn't get my chin off my chest. And we couldn't get a deputy. Finally, a deputy shows up. And I go, what the hell took you so long, man? You know, we've been waiting out here. I don't remember that.
Get a sergeant here first and then take off.
I've never gone to IAD when I should have. It's just crazy now.
Whatever happened to the Infinity that was crashed at Frying 10?
The one my wife wrecked?
Yeah.
I had them total it. I wanted out an $850 a month car note, so it totaled.
Here.
Stop putting yourself, Tony. Damn it.
Hey, I didn't total it. Body shop did.
Was it Lone Star?
Yes, it was.
Awesome. All right.
No, when they found a dent in the engine cradle, man, that was the nicest car. I love them seats in that car.
They are pretty. Chat got going on.
Yeah, what else can we stir up?
Chat, you got any questions for Tony?
That's so mean.
I got a question.
What?
Relax, bro.
Yeah, man, you got too many cappuccinos.
Seriously.
Espresso.
Espresso,
I might go make
excuse
another
me.
So you're a legend. We need to hear at least one legendary story from you involving a wrecker. And I mean legendary.
Oh, see, I guess the naked woman at the gas pumps doesn't count. 80 Land Drive, I think it was. She was in the pool at some house and the wife came home. She jumped the fence, jumped in her car. She was drunk. And
You tow
That's
the car?
wild.
no, I had my granddaughter with me. So I gave it to Gobos.
Someone asked.
How did you break your back?
I lent my truck out overnight because his driver's truck was down. So I lent him my truck so he could attempt to make a living. And he was supposed to have the truck at my house at 7 o'clock. Well, at 8:30, I still couldn't get a hold of his butt. Still had no truck, so I got pissed off. And I went out to go clean the gutters. And that's how I ended up off the roof and breaking my back.
Mud rat.
When you get mad, you clean your gutters?
Dude, I couldn't hit nobody. I'm laying out there in the yard. I can't move. Cars drive by. Of course, nobody stopped, you know. Like, oh, look at the drunk in the yard, I guess. She was inside watching TV.
Has anyone got you the life alert?
Huh?
Anyone got you the life alert?
Not yet.
We're gonna work on that.
My life alert
can't
is-
get up.
My life alert is Sarge.
You still that fucking
Dude, yeah.
Apparently, he pisses 5 gallons at one sitting.
Yeah, he does. The dog will
that dog.
that dog
if
will
it did-
outpiss
that dog didn't
anybody
know
in a
you,
bar.
That dog would fucking eat you on the street.
Oh, man, Greg King and Ben Shanks was just at my house today. They're still alive.
I said if the dog didn't know you. If the dog didn't know you, that dog was mean.
Right. He protected me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that truck.
He actually saved my life on the first stroke because he went and got my wife when I had my first stroke and she came back in and that crazy dog, they tell me, was on my chest jumping up and down like he was doing CPR. I mean, I don't remember that because I was out of it, you know.
I remember coming to your house and putting your ass on an ambulance.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about the stroke is I know I went down. I was talking to Corsi, I think it was, on the phone. I was talking to somebody
It was either Greg or Mark.
and out again, so I don't remember.
We all showed up. Me, him, Greg. I want to say there was somebody else there too.
Justice showed.
On the way, but they dropped a major, so I just ran.
Well,
them.
they tell me that some wreckers, some wreckers blew off a wreck. And I guess it was you guys. When they heard it dropped it was me. And
I didn't get word of it for probably like a day or two. Like I had no idea.
I talked like I was retarded. I really did, you know.
Yeah, his words were,
I couldn't walk.
his sentences were backwards.
Yeah, I was messed up.
Did you ask Cookie why he didn't throw you a benefit?
Man, you got another one of them things? There's going to be lightning bolts coming out of your fingers.
More espresso.
You be over there farting in the corner worse than Abel.
Yeah, I will.
Hey.
Go ahead and,
They might not know we actually had espresso here.
I didn't either.
yeah.
Mr.
For a deputy, supposed to be 8 foot wide. Okay.
I want to say I almost remember this.
2 counties over to the west. We get there,
When you in
it
the
was 8 foot wide. I come down I-10 with this deputy. I go, dude, you better have some clout because we get pulled over. I'm done. Found a car that was broke down there. And brought this big, stupid storage building. I go, where are we going? We had to knock his fence down, put it in his backyard, drop it in his backyard. He puts the fence back up. Homeowners go, you can't have that. I'm not moving it.
I ain't moving it again.
No. I've done some weird stuff. When I wanted to burn another record service in Katy, they had an abandoned inner trailer. I don't know what's the street behind Garden Ridge. Can't remember.
On who?
Now it's a home store or something.
Oh, you're talking about over
Restaurant.
off I-10.
Restaurant Row. That's it.
Row.
Restaurant.
One of them trailers that hauls them 20-foot containers.
Yeah.
Abandoned. I matched out on it. Certain record service shows up and goes, you can't tow that. Not they tell me. I loaded that trailer on backwards on the back of my flatbed and used the wheel lift to hold the front of the trailer down and haul that thing to a storage lot.
Duos when you were driving.
No.
Do you think there should have been or should be? Do you think it's good or bad?
I think it's bad on the street.
I think it's good and bad. I think there's pros to it, but
I mean,
that's a pretty
They
bad
can
comment too.
support each other, but if they're fighting, then it causes issues.
Yeah.
Does anyone come?
What do they call it? A power couple?
Power couple.
Something
Power.
like that. That's what I've heard.
It's power. Power couple.
Like a spider.
Yeah, power. Oh my God. That's so crazy you say that one.
Babe, we're a power.
The P. Diddy Towing Company.
That means
Yeah. Okay.
I'm wanting to eliminate sneaker trucks again.
Oh, shit.
So
Oh,
speaking of
my
that,
God.
Oh, I had to stir it up, didn't I?
well, do you know how many people texted me angry?
So, Josh, you want to defend yourself here? Brother.
I don't know what's the deal. I'm ignorant to that. But sneakers?
sneakers.
Why? Only? I don't.
Name one sneaker out here that has a winch on it.
Jeff Gobbo's truck.
Ain't on the street no more.
Okay, but you said name a truck.
It was on the street.
Yeah,
was.
They should be. Yeah, they
When's
should
the
be.
last time you seen that winch utilized on that wrecker?
I don't
And,
even know
Sharks,
if it worked. I just know it was
Sharks
there.
truck has a winch on it.
I
The
think
yellow
Never
truck has a
okay.
winch.
Wrecker requirements are you have a winch. Harris County finally got into checking winches.
Yeah.
They hadn't checked one in 20 years that I know
I've
of.
had a winch checked.
Yeah.
I haven't. Not.
Yeah, you have to have dollies on your truck now. Have to.
I have not had a winch checked in Harris County ever.
Fort Bend too.
Well,
Fort
I'll
Bend's
make
done it,
that
but not
phone
at
call.
Harris.
It'll be done tomorrow.
Yeah. I know somebody down there. Let me make a phone call.
Can you get a pay raise while you make that call?
Yeah, I can work on that too. But no, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with a sneaker. I personally don't like them. There's a lot you cannot do with them.
Prisoners,
Yeah.
stolens. Couldn't ask for a better truck. Easy repos. Yeah, private properties.
F450,
Go get them,
you're
snatch
out.
them up. Yeah, you can't load unless you got a very well built truck. You can't lift nothing past a
A half ton.
2X70 on like an There's too many limitations to a sneaker.
I don't know.
I'm a pro advocate for it. I used to drive one. Loved it. Funnest truck, one of the funnest trucks I've driven. The limitations of it shouldn't be out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you're very limited.
I mean, I don't see what limitation of that truck has to do when there's over 1,000 tags out there. And I don't know too many people that pass stuff up. I mean, Tate told me one of his trucks, he broke in by loading an F650 with it from the front. So
That
it just
was
depends on who's
dumb.
building. It just depends on who's building the truck. If it can handle it, it can handle it. Guarantee you it wasn't a Dodge. A Dodge sneaker is a lot weaker.
He loaded an F650 with
That's
a
what I
sneaker?
was told. Let me
I
read the
can't-
message.
I can't believe
Let
that.
me read the message so I can make sure I'm not misquoting him.
How'd the fucking thing stop?
Yeah, he said we literally loaded an F650 with the newest sneaker while testing it out. I don't know if he towed it.
I want to see proof it didn't happen.
I mean,
He might have picked it up off the ground. But if I'd have caught one of my drivers in a sneaker loading it at 650, he'd have been working somewhere else.
I think they should be out. I mean, and
You don't want to say they're outlawed. You own them.
yeah, but Fort Bend will never outlaw them. So I don't care if Harris County even if they did do that, I wouldn't care. City's never going to outlaw them. I wouldn't give a
Well,
shit.
if they do, what the deal is like they did when we had the swing set trucks in the back of the wreckers. You know, we take the old swing set and update to a newer style wrecker. You can make a lot of money in 5 years,
Oh yeah,
you know,
pay a truck off.
and then go buy you a new, 804 or 812, whatever you want to go buy.
I mean, I've driven them. I've worked with them. I work around them now. I don't mind it here. I have no problem with them. It's what it is.
I don't hear you. Did you hear him?
What?
No, he like cut out.
Y'all turn my fucking shit up then, because I'm not gonna sit here and scream. No.
Stand up, boy.
Gotta put a little bass in your voice.
I think I could say that sneaker trucks aren't good recovery trucks. I think I could say that.
I think
would
if
never
you know what
send
you're doing,
I mean, yeah, you can, but they're not meant for it. So,
you don't know that.
I mean, I own one. I wouldn't send it to go do a recovery. I'd send another. We got people out here like, well, let me not put names, but they have a winch, working winch, and they still roll a car over with J-hooks and gassing through it.
Yeah, I know one of them Katie Wrecker services that does that.
what's the difference? I mean, but you're right. It does depend on what kind of recovery. Because
They'll hook chains to the car and hook the chains to the front bumper of the wrecker. Take off in reverse rather than use the winch to flip it. You guilty of that?
everybody in 1020 is guilty of it.
Oh, that's a 1020 thing for sure.
I don't even think he knows
100%.
how to operate his fucking winch.
Before Little York, I can't think of the name of that.
I think I
street.
was there with you on that one.
It was laid on its. You were. It was laid on its side, and they connected 9 J hooks, 8 or 9 J hooks, and couldn't get it flipped over. They ended up just dragging it through the ditch, and I'm like, this is why you use a winch with one truck, one winch line. But
Was it-
I didn't say anything.
Was the chassis exposed to them?
Matter of fact, I
Yeah,
think
it
that's
was.
when
Why didn't they use common sense and use the factory hold downs?
that was when Kenny was at Gasolino's.
No, it was CSI. I think he was. No,
CSI?
it was.
I think because he was in that truck they built for him that caught on fire, right?
I don't remember, dude. It was a long time ago. I can say it was a long time ago. And in his defense, the unit was pressuring him to hurry up. So that pressure can ruin somebody.
Let me guess, it took the unit an hour and a half to show up, and then he's pressuring him
I
to get the
think,
car
if
out.
I remember correctly, the unit rolled up on it.
Well, I think it was back in the day when they ran hot to major crashes.
I mean,
They were
Reisman
22,
still
fuck that
does. Yeah, he still runs them.
Oh, Reisman's still out here?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the only guy that loads out there.
I say I loaded a lot of cars off that man.
Yeah, people complained about him.
He's one of the few that still work his ass off.
How does that make sense, Tony? The only one of the good guys.
A lot on, as far as office after him and such.
Citizens calling.
What do you think about Tone Go?
What a joke. It's just another corruption deal. You can't find a tow and go wrecker if the car catches on fire. You can't find a tow and go wrecker if it has a flat tire. Let it be a wreck, they'll show up, maybe. But other than that, and yet, you know, they let them have the freeway out there in Katy. Hell, they have a wreck. We'd have 10 wreckers on in 2 minutes. Otherwise,
They got a lot more than just Katy Freeway.
yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example. You know, now they wreck at I-10 at 99. We're waiting for the wrecker to come from South Post Oak and 610 to load it because he's a safe clear wrecker.
What do you think is getting paid on that?
Nobody in the city's getting money in their pocket.
In the county, did you like working with low ballers? They asked.
Low ballers?
I think that was supposed to be meant for Galbos.
Oh,
I'm not quite sure who that is, but
We ain't throwing shade out there like that.
no.
Yes and no.
Well, let's hear the no.
The dispatcher.
Can we hear the yes?
Dispatcher was corrupt. And if you brought her donuts, I mean,
You all right there? You all right?
Gabos himself. I got nothing bad to say about him.
They're good guys.
You know, they're pretty much gone now.
They're
They're
more
just
of
not
a-
running the streets.
Yeah, they're more of a house call company now, which is
They're
what
not
were-
gone.
No. I'm talking about
The streets.
the brothers.
Oh,
Jeff and
yeah.
Eric.
They told me years ago they were going to downsize and go back to primarily house call business. I can see that.
Yeah.
I made a lot of money as doing house calls, but you know, there's so many lazy record drivers out there or their boss. I don't know which way it really was. I mean, I get tows from Katy to San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Gainesville, Florida. Hell, I took them. You know, made good money at them. While everybody else is sitting around waiting for a wreck.
If I had
One
given
driver that had relations with the dispatcher, he's still there.
I know he is.
Still sits in fucking parking lots all day long.
this sounds like tea we need to hear.
He'll sit behind the Valero and he'll drop a. I'll tell you why he doesn't
Enough
move.
said. Enough said.
His radios are turned off while he's playing video games. I know.
Video games are taking a nap.
No, he's playing games. I know for a fact.
Or looking at anime or some shit.
He's watching porn.
I don't know if we're thinking of this. If I'm thinking of the same person, then
I know who you're talking about. I know
the one
who that is.
anime.
Or something of the sort.
Okay, interesting. I know I've ran a wreck.
Hold on, make sure I'm getting this.
How big your balls are.
What was the question?
Record drivers snitching on good cops.
I think it's stupid.
Why would you be about?
I've seen him snitch on Reevesman, and I've seen him snitch on Tom 20. And I'm like, oh, you gonna break it down? Break it down, Tony. I don't understand, bro. Like, why are you gonna snitch on a cop that loads cars? Because you got your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
That's so stupid, bro. Move. If you legitimately get butt hurt, go find another unit.
Go work
Man.
at fucking Home Depot. Get the fuck out of the truck altogether. Hey, Walmart needs door greeters every day.
Yeah, man. And I mean,
I'm
all the
on the
illegals
dough.
are gone, so the parking lot's wide open.
There's jobs to be had.
You can collect them carts real easy.
My grass needs cut.
No, see, that's where you're wrong. Your grass needs cut because you're lazy.
No, I've never.
Hey, I don't cut my grass either. My wife does.
Mine does too.
Motherfucker, you don't got grass. You got gravel.
Well, that's where I'm at now.
Where are you at now?
Are we in Brookshire?
There you that's better.
Should
Yeah.
we be putting all this out there? It's
I
the right home.
scammed by some scumbag out of Detroit that said they owned a house
Fucking Morton Road.
and gone. I left there in August.
Jesus.
So yeah, they took all my money, scammed me, and the lazy district attorney's office for Harris County will not extradite them back here and put them in jail.
You could have just gave me the money. I got an RV you could stay in.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I didn't know that.
I said, and the thing is I located the people, not Harris County. You can go there before I do. I said, if I find them, I'm going to shoot them. I said, I'm 70 years old. What the hell? It'll take you 5 years to get me to court. I'll be dead before I go to prison.
That's a hell of a way to look at it.
You're not wrong. I didn't know you lived in Brookshire.
I didn't know he was 70 years old.
Brookshire.
I thought you were younger than that.
Dude, I'm old.
Apparently.
How many years did you drive?
Over 20.
What'd you do before the wrecker?
20 years in the junkyard business on North Shepherd. And a 10-year custom paint and body shop apprenticeship before that.
How old are you?
70.
That's 50 years right there.
Damn.
Before that, when I was young, I delivered flowers as a hippie.
Tony, go like this again.
Where am I waving to?
Just at the camera. Oh, shit. Right back on top.
Put that back on because we don't need no more.
Wild.
What else you got for us, Tony?
I can say I'm proud that I did the body work on Monroe's old Rolls Royce limousine back in the early 70s.
Wow.
Nah, the record life's good back in the day. It's a joke now.
It was, I remember some fun.
Nope. Live off of Kit Kats, Marlboros, and Waffle House coffee.
Still smoke?
No.
Quit altogether?
Yeah, that last stroke took me to where I messed me up pretty bad. I've gotten better. I can breathe pretty good now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you did smoke because I gave you a cigarette, the benefit.
He didn't. He thought about it.
Yeah,
He thought about doing it.
Yeah.
I remember now. Now I remember.
Had to tell you no. I ran to many a match.
At least his knees weren't knocking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like somebody else now. Me. Get us together, be game leg against game leg.
We used to have fun when we was out here 10, 15 records to a match or to a scene.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think that was good move, bad move? Whose favor was it good?
There's a 50-50 split, really. I think the 3 record rule is stupid. Okay?
What do you think about a 5 record rule?
I think that'd be fine. And 3 records, that means we're going to drive even faster. Stupid.
Yeah. No, that's true. I think that's what they wanted. I think they gave us the rope to hang ourselves. That's what they were going for, at least.
Well, see, if you drive in Fort Bend, like we do in Harris County, you're going to jail.
Did you ever run the
but
city?
I'm talking about the cops take a Fort Bend record to jail.
No, I don't see it. I've worked out there since 21, and I don't see it.
I guess they've changed it around.
They turned-
Probably
they
like
turned a
everywhere
blind
else.
eye.
You know, the old heads have retired. And
But Harris County has the same line because at some point, look how many times the 1020 drivers, I don't want to put their names out there, but look how many times they get detained. I've seen it.
that worked for him. I think she still works for Harris County. I don't know. And her and I got into it. And there could be 5 get 10-8 for speeding. Finally, I had to threaten to sue Precinct 5 to get her off me.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I would like to know who that was. I've never had anything like
I
that
can't
from
remember
C5.
her name. All I can remember is she was a redhead. That's all I can remember.
She a Victor unit or a Union?
Victor.
Figured, but I was just,
Oh,
that's
man.
crazy.
Holly?
I don't remember her name.
I thought she was cool.
No, I'll have to think of her name. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we got into it really bad.
That's I think Manny would know the answer to that question.
Last time I had a run with her, she came up on a scene. It was Christmas Eve, and she was late to the wreck. She goes, well, it's Christmas Eve. I guess I'll let you match on the wreck. I said, that's all cool. I said, we've already matched and I won. But I don't remember what her name was. It wasn't, wasn't worth keeping in my mind. 5 records? Yeah, should be cool. It gives everybody a chance to make a living.
Either that or start taking some of them tags away.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that's Harris County greed. They're not going to do that. But, one time they were talking about that. I don't remember what it is, where you were assigned areas to be and like a rotation on the wrecks.
Auto return.
Is that what it was? Was
Yeah.
Auto Return was going to do that? That, if you were in an area and there was like 3 of you and you were on rotation to load the wrecks, that's not too bad.
They tried it in District 2, and it was rigged. I mean, there was
Well,
companies
yeah,
that
I've heard
never
it's rigged.
They absolutely never got a phone call, never got a dispatch. And then there was other companies that were loading every day.
I mean, we all kind of know deputies that did that for us.
I don't know if that was on crappy software, if it was on, I don't know what that was on. I don't run District 2, so I'm not really.
I've gotten owner's requests on accident scenes and I didn't even know the people. We'll leave it at that.
You'd have done just fine in Fort Bend. You'd have done just. You know the requirements it takes to get on Rosenberg's rotation?
No, it's too far for me to drive.
They require you to have a 2-acre paved lot in order to get on. There's a list. It went all the way down to about 15. And I know got on the list as new companies. So they actually went by the rule. Everyone else is grandfathered in. So none of them have 2 acres. None of them are even fully
What's that?
paved.
That I can't think of the name of the body shop, custom paint body shop in downtown Rosenberg. Been their record service for 50 years. I'm sure.
What color are his trucks?
Kind of a multicolor in a way.
Can't think of who you're talking about then.
Single person's name, but I can't remember the name of the body shop. What is the main drag? Avenue H?
Yeah.
Okay, it's right past the hospital down there.
No, yeah. Don't know who he's talking about.
Aren't you from there?
I
On the
was.
south side of the highway. It ain't Dave Ward's. Ward's has a paved area. I don't know if he's still running or not.
I just find it crazy. Been in business out of Rosenberg since 2018, and I can't qualify to be able to be on their rotation list. And they're a proactive policing, so they're getting multiple dispatches a week.
Yeah, they got so many illegals down there that are driving drunk with no license and no insurance. I mean, man, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
He ain't lying. I mean, I'm not illegal, but that's definitely why I moved to Katy. I used to get
Let
messed
me
with
see your
that.
green card.
I don't have one. I'm an
You're-
American
you're out.
citizen.
I got a blue card.
Got a Medicare card.
The ARP.
I want to play some Monopoly. I want to be one of those companies that just, gets to be on tow and go and gets all this money. I want to know what it takes to do that.
Own Go was done by 3 wealthy, corrupt wrecker services. One of them I know for a fact used to own a junkyard off a homestead and buried a bunch of Cadillacs underground and then cemented their lot.
That's crazy.
But they parted them out. You know, take it up there, man. They give you $500. Take
This
the
dude
car.
said Cadillac. Ain't never heard that one.
They take parts off. I mean, I work for one of them places. Got the car in at
Oh, you
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You can't make the payments on your Monte Carlo SS.
Oh, Mario's paint and body.
That's it.
What about him?
Look at that. Coal roller knew that. Well, actually, somebody before that knew that.
They've been out there for like 50
Yours
years.
truly.
Yeah, I see that. I've heard mixed things about them. My grandpa actually knows Mario. They used to, but he was a mechanic. He didn't do the body shop stuff. He did have a record at one
Your
point.
grandpa.
He's got, I don't know, I don't know. I haven't been around him for a long time.
Snack.
Last I knew he had like 5.
He's not really doing the towing. He's all body shop.
Yeah.
He has some records, but he don't really mess with them. He's got some nice records, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And then you got, what is it, Riverside Towing out there.
Yep. I worked for that dude for a little bit. He's an interesting. He's way worse than you. He had an employee flip out on him, stab him in the neck, steal one of his tow trucks, go on a police pursuit, and it was kind of like a suicide by cop deal. It was a sad story because he ended up taking his, I think it was a 1-year-old. He went and kidnapped, and neither one of them made it out of that situation.
Wow.
I remember that. That wasn't that long ago.
No, it was a couple years ago, but it was just crazy that let him have a piece of his mind, I guess.
Me, I never speak my mind.
Damn.
Hey man, he paid pretty good though. I can't lie. I made
Yes.
some good money working for him. I never drove for him, but interesting guy.
What else you got, chat?
Got nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. My mouth has run long enough.
About time for the boy to take his down.
Put the old horse out to pasture.
Heard we got a request for Isaiah to close.
I don't think so. I didn't hear that. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Think
No, he doesn't.
Tony doesn't smoke.
Get out of here.
No
Tony
more.
don't smoke no more.
Get out of here. How
Tony's
you
a quitter.
doing?
Okay.
Don't.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm.
I guess that's all we got, guys.
Well, sorry for the
The hour delay.
yeah.
More like 2 hours, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Something like that.
Told you to go get that 10-year-old from the school so she could fix it.
Oh, there's so many other cuts I want to put behind that. Oh, yep. All right, that's it for this week. We'll
Donate some money so we can get a good laptop so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can not have
yeah,
any
we need
issues.
a new laptop.
Oh,
Yeah,
and we
donate
on,
them some
are we
money
on
because they
YouTube
can't
too?
make any money towing cars.
You gotta do
He
the
ain't
whole
making shit.
like and subscribe.
Yeah, like I'll go look right now. 1 second, once in here.
I mean, they stay engaged. There's more people that watch all the way through and get.
It says 66 views and 2 likes.
Well, that's not good, eh?
Like, you're already watching it. It's not that hard. You can like it while you're watching it.
Dude, that's worse than Obama's ratings.
And then the tow truck speeding, we have 156 views and 9 likes. What y'all doing?
Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead and like it.
Tired.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, something.
Yeah, we're
Share it
on
with your
TikTok,
mama.
YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. I guess.
Toys R Us.
Yeah, we're everywhere. You're about to be on the side of milk carton soon, too. So keep your eyes out.
All I guess that's it. Might as well end it.
All right, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all be safe. Load them up.